Alright everyone, today we're finishing off the Odyssey, starting with the Spicy Islands. So let's see what we can do about this. I think we're going to go for our same strategy. It's been working really well so far, and I really don't see a reason for us to stop using it, because boats are really good early game. So we'll place him right about there. And throw in our free dart monkey for the lols. I suppose we do want our monkey ace to be in a somewhat viable spot, so we won't take up too much room. But yeah, let's get it. Okay, so if you either missed the last video or just didn't care about part 1 because you only needed help with part 2. Our strategy has essentially been the towers I've got right here, and we place a bunch of merchant men, and by a bunch I mean 3, and then we quickly rush to get a sky shredder, because sky shredders are dope. So I think for this boy we're going to need to get grape shot and fiery, or hot shots. I think it's hot shots. Is it? Is this hot shots, or is the tack shooter hot shots? I know one of them is hot shot and one of them is hot shots. Okay, so this is hot shot. Alright, so. But yes, if you've not seen the first part, the strategy is essentially get 3 merchant men and then save up money until round 60-ish, 63-ish. And in the meantime, you can either buy a Crossbowmaster. Completely forgot the name there. I was going to say Dart Master. You can either buy a Crossbowmaster and then get the Sky Shredder if you're feeling like you won't make it to Sky Shredder, or you can go full on, all out, and just try and rush the Sky Shredder. I personally think I'm going to go for a Crossbowmaster this game, simply because it's just a safer bet. It'll get you through 63, and it'll get you the money you need. Because last time we did this, or on the last map, we didn't go for Sky Shredder straight away because we weren't playing on logs. Logs was the only reason we were able to go Sky Shredder straight away, I think. So if we go Crossbowmaster, we'll have a really good defense, and then we can beat 63, and then around that time we should get our boy up and running. So we'll also get Adora. Don't want to forget about her, just because she packs quite a bit of a punch against the Moabs when we need her to. And look at that. How would you say no to that DPS? And that's only 1 bolt of light. She'll be able to shoot 2 soon, and then it goes up to, I believe, 5? 5 bolts of light, which is just insane. So basically the reason I like Adora and chose her for this is because she's like a mini ninja. Like, always got those seeking sort of bolt attacks, and she can't necessarily pop leads without her ability here, or one of her later on abilities, but still, she's essentially a ninja in disguise, just like Transformers, but ninjas. But yes, so we're going to try and get this merchant man, hopefully during this round. There we go. Always buy during the round if you're buying a merchant man, just because it earns money at the end of the round. So if you get it during rather than after a round, you get a little bit bonus cash. But yes, so we'll lose a couple balloons here, not too many. It's not that big of a loss, but yeah, so we're just trying to rack up as much money as we can by getting these merchant men out, and then save up as much as we can before we get to the real enemies, like 40 onwards. 40 onwards is where I'd say things get real. Oh, Adora can pop leads. Huh. Why did I not know that? I could have sworn she couldn't. Can. Just leaks out. Attack range. Oh, I guess she can. Never mind. My bad. I didn't think she could. Unless these can. Oh, they can't. No, wait, that's hotshot. Never mind. Okay. Never mind then. Adora's way better than I thought. I thought she couldn't pop leads for some reason. Okay, and then we'll put our last chip up here somewhere. just to spread them out. I mean, on all the other maps, the water was a bit more localized in like a tiny little area. It wasn't the entire map. So being able to spread them out now is quite nice. So hopefully, we'll just use the ability here for fun. Look at that range buff. It looks like bloody fireworks going on when she does that. Anyway. Merchantman, come on. There you go. And now, once we get this grape shot and hot shot, or hot shot, my bad, we will just leave it until we get Crossbowmaster, pretty much. We know this strategy is guaranteed to work. Although since the map has changed, technically we don't know if it will work or not, but it should do. Shouldn't be any different than what we're used to. Just get sharpshooter here. Come on. There we go. Alright, we'll see how we do for 40. Because round 40 could be tricky if we don't use Adora's ability. So we need to keep an eye on that. Because I'm not even sure how well we'll do for round 40. We'll also we'll clear out those trees once we get our Crossbowmaster. I just feel like we'll be a lot safer at that time. Alright, let's see how we do against round 40 without using our ability. This will just be the proof of if we can do this or not. No, not really. Okay, so we might have to use some abilities here just to make round 40 a little bit easier. Maybe that was the wrong time to use it. Oh, it's not too many lives. We can take it. Alright, so what do we do now? Oh, I think we rushed the monkey ace, didn't we? Maybe that's why we don't have a lot of damage. Because we still had a monkey ace when we placed our dart monkey. So maybe I'll remove this and place the monkey ace here. Yeah, because we would have had fighter plane for the Moab the other times, so that's why we were doing better. Okay, so now we go for Crossbowmaster, because this guy's got the Moab damage down to a pact. Alright, so I'll see you guys when we get Crossbowmaster. Okay, not gonna lie, there was a few scares there. We did lose like a couple lives, but not enough to take out the actual 50. So if you've got the mana shield bubble, you'll do perfectly fine. And even without it, I didn't lose enough to actually like make a significant dent in the 50 lives. But I did swap this guy to figure infinite, just because all the time he was spending out here, kind of away from the track and down here as well, was a bit of a waste. So now we're just saving up for the Sky Shredder, because I'm pretty sure this Crossbowmaster right here has got us covered until then. So, see you guys when we get the Sky Shredder. Okay, we've just about got enough to afford the Sky Shredder, but just like I was saying in the first part, if you're ever struggling with any of these levels and you're playing with Adora, just use one of the abilities. In all honesty, that'll do it. Not the middle one, definitely not the middle one. That'll weaken your defense but buff Adora. But yeah, if you're struggling against these guys, third ability. If you're struggling against Moabs, first ability. If you're struggling against regular balloons but you don't have your third ability, first ability. It's just that easy. Alright, let's get this Sky Shredder going. And watch the frame rate drop. Oh, actually, we're still pretty good. Oh. Nah, not too bad. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure we're set for 80, so I'll see you guys at the end, because that's all you need. Also, I might add this in, don't be ashamed to splash out some extra cash on your defense if you're feeling unsure. For example, a Spectre, lots more darts. It'll just help you clear up a lot more. Don't feel like you have to save a bunch of money at the end just because I am. I'm just doing it for the memes, just to show you guys how much more you could add to the defense, but you don't necessarily need it. Alright, so, primary monkeys only on this map. First thing I want to do is get rid of this. put Adora smack dab right in the middle. Okay, then I'll put my free dart monkey along here. And then... ooh, do I want a cluster bomb? Adora can take out leads. But I do kind of feel like no, okay, I did not mean to put that there. But yeah, maybe I want a recursive cluster of some sort nearby. So I'll put Adora maybe here instead. And then a recursive cluster, because we've tried this before, I think on another Odyssey, where we've had recursive cluster right here. And it's just been amazing. And then we'll put our free dart monkey where we were going to put it. And we'll start with that. We'll finish off buying the recursive cluster. Oh, not the recursive cluster, the heavy bombs. And then we'll start working on our Crossbowmaster. Because we do not get extra cash this game. Because our merchantmen do not exist on this map. Very sad indeed. But I do believe recursive cluster is a good substitute in terms of damage. It's just a bit iffy because I don't know how we'll deal with the Moab, and this dart monkey can't handle camos alone. I wonder. Well, he can certainly handle camos when we get the Crossbowmaster, but at the moment, bit of a struggle. So this might not work as a great tactic at the moment. We'll have to see how we do with Adora and when we get our sharpshooter. Because sharpshooter's pretty good against Moabs. Like, it's definitely not a Crossbowmaster worth of good, but it's decent. The critical shots definitely help out quite a lot. I'm just wondering now, maybe we should have gone for a glue gunner? Probably not. I think we'll be alright as is. But the recursive cluster is mainly only good against regular balloons, not necessarily Moabs. It's good to get the second dart monkey up now. We really need, like, because a lot of my plans for beating maps like this revolve around getting a 5th tier as quickly as possible, so that we can kind of just relax and roll off of that to continue onwards and just rack up points easy. But when you're on a map where your 5th tiers aren't in the greatest of spots, it can be a bit more tricky. I've only just put my dart monkey here so that he gets some pretty good line-up shots. Okay, yeah, so we got that covered. That's fair enough. And then Crossbowmaster's on the way, but we don't have any additional money makers, so we will have to survive through round 50 and possibly even round 55, which are both pains, but at least round 55 is mainly ceramics, I believe. Maybe I'm thinking 75, I don't know. But what I'm saying is we should have this covered, because I think he can handle the camos so long as they're like that, so long as they're not like camo ceramics very early on. But yeah, once we get Crossbowmaster, we'll be able to sit back and chill a bit. Maybe get up our glue gunner. Can the glue gunner fit on this? It can. Okay, that's good. It's good to know. Good to know. Crossbowmaster over here, glue gunner over here, and then recursive cluster and clean up in the middle. So I think that's what we're going to be going for here. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll find out, won't we? Okay. Just checking how we handle these guys. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's nice that it loops around a lot on itself. Gives me time for the recursive cluster to kick in. Oh, that's actually quite bad for us. Okay, we didn't lose too many lives, but we did lose a good chunk there. So I definitely recommend maybe a second dart monkey getting set up. At least something very similar to this. You could even move this guy across or up a bit and put a second dart monkey on the same one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it should easily fit. But yeah, definitely watch out for those camo pinks if you're using this strategy. Because that was quite a devastating hit. Like, it didn't chip it away at our regular lives, but still, quite intense. I should not have used that. I should have saved that for 50. Oh well. I'm sure we might even get it back in time, actually. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad, in all honesty. Okay. That wasn't horrible. And we get our Crossbowmaster. Just in time, if I'm honest. Okay, so I misplayed quite hard there by using that ability. The round before the Moab. That was entirely my fault. But I think we're good now. So now we can go for our lovely balloon solver. And hopefully it'll absolutely destroy any regular balloon that tries to get through. So our Crossbowmaster's got camos covered. He's also got leads covered, so 59 shouldn't be a problem. 59 is only a problem if you don't have camo leads covered, because they'll just run straight through your defense and absolutely get you destroyed if you've only got Recursive Cluster, Adora, and the 4th tier Dart Monkey up. You could go for the top path of the Dart Monkey, but I'm personally just not a fan, and I think it's probably one of the cheapest 5th tiers for a reason. It's just not great, in all honesty. Like, don't get me wrong, there's probably scenarios where it's amazing, but I'm not seeing it. You know what? We'll try it. Once we get our Balloon Solver, we'll go for a 5th tier in the top path. So I'll see you guys when we're at Balloon Solver, and then we'll try 5th tier top path Dart Monkey just to see how it goes. Okay. And Balloon Solver. Right, so now we will see if we can, in fact, get a 5th tier top path Dart Monkey. I'm not sure if we can. It is quite expensive, but... well, not quite expensive. It's really cheap, in all honesty. But we don't have many rounds left, is what I say. Is what I mean. So, I'm not sure if we'll make it. 78 does give a good chunk of money, as well as 79. But I guess we'll see. Okay, we did actually manage to get it. So this is the Ultra Juggernaut. It's not that great. I mean, look, it's getting a decent amount of pops in, but realistically, it's not the greatest of towers. If you can line it up perfectly, like straight down a single path, and that's all it'll throw down, by all means go for it. But for this map, it's just kind of meh. It's not great. Like, if it's just attacking one guy, then it's just complete crap. Don't bother with it, in all honesty. But yes, that's this map done. Use our abilities for funsies, because we haven't needed them until now. Still didn't, but alright. That's the second last map done, and now we're on to the exact same map again, but with military monkeys instead of primary monkeys. So, let's finish this one off. Let's get our boats up. Okay, so we definitely want this gone. And ooh, plane or Adora in the middle. I don't think they'll both fit nicely, will they? Will they? Let's just test. Will they fit nicely together? No. So let's go for plane in the middle. Let's go for plane. Straight in the middle. And then we'll place our boats to get our merchantmen boys. Do we go for a merchantman right now? That could be pretty risky. Why not? We'll try it. We'll try it. And we'll put Adora down under in Australia. So we'll put Adora right about there. And then, we might even have to get a sniper monkey, because I don't know how great this defense is going to be. We want an infinite figure. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. I think we'll be good, but who knows at this point. We do need some Moab popping power, so I'll go straight for the fighter plane upgrade. There it is. So once we get that, I think we can pop the Moab with relative ease. If not, we can always just get use Adora's ability. Okay, so there's the fighter plane. So now I'm going to try and get another merchantman up, if possible. If possible. I want to get another merchantman. So put him... Oh wow, there's really not a lot of space in here, is there? Can we even fit 3? So put you pretty much as far in here as possible. Can we fit a 3rd? We can, okay. I was gonna say, didn't look like there was much bloody room. Holy hell. Alright, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Maybe should have gone for Operation Dartstorm. Well, we're not... Yeah, we're alright. So we get Merchantman during the round. Perfect. We get Grape Shot and Hot Shot as well, just for a bit of extra damage. Okay, and now we'll get our last Monkey Buccaneer, because we do still have a little bit of time. Because if we can beat the first Moab with just Adora's ability in the fighter plane, then we've got 9 rounds to prepare for the next lot of Moabs. And it would be much more helpful if we had our merchantmen during that time. Okay. Not doing too badly now that we've got our cash flow coming in. And that's the best thing about the merchantmen. If you get Grape Shot and Hot Shot alongside them, they're actually a pretty decent tower. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not like the best type of damage when it comes to the Monkey Buccaneer. But still, they're quite insane. Hot Shot alone just carries amazingly. Okay, so we took that out pretty easily. So now I'm thinking Operation Dartstorm, and then we'll go middle path again just so it can see camo, because that's always a pain if the only thing that can see camo is the Monkey Buccaneers. So we've got camo detection, perfect. And now I think we'll go for a main Moab first, because I'm not liking... I'm not necessarily enjoying like the placement of all of these guys, because Adora's in a crappy spot, only being able to see this part of the map until we use the ability. Sorry about that. But yeah, Adora's in a crappy spot. Our plane isn't exactly in the greatest of spots. Like, it's doing better than Adora is, but it's not exactly ideal. And if we get main Moab and put him on strong, it'll just be a real helping hand to getting our Sky Shredder. So, I think now's the time to save up for it, really. So, hopefully, I will see you guys when we get the Sky Shredder. Okay, for round 60, since we don't have the Sky Shredder, I think I will use Adora's ability, just to make sure the cleanup is a bit nicer. And then here is our Sky Shredder. Please get it in this round before we die. Oh, okay. So, this is interesting, but not to worry. Although we are very close to losing on this level, since it's not chimps. Boom, Sky Shredder. Now we get the win. So now we'll get our boat back, because just judging from that level, if anything like that happens again, we want a lot more money. So it's really just that easy. If you're struggling with a level and you're saving up a big chunk of money, if you're close enough, a lot of the time it is worth it to sell everything you've got and go straight for your 5th tier Sky Shredder. Because look at it. This is Rave 63. We've got a guy that can pop camos, ceramics instantly, but obviously he can't shoot fast enough to handle 63 alone. But look at this Sky Shredder go. It just does not matter what comes through there now. We've absolutely won for sure. So, yeah, wait, why did my abilities swap? Was that because I paused the game and then came back into it? That's weird. That's really weird. This is meant to be here, and that's meant to be here. Huh. Anyway, but yeah, if you're struggling and you've got almost enough cash, by all means, sell your merchantmen. Like, they've done... Their pretty much whole existence is just revolving around making you money, because you're not relying on them for damage past round 40. Hell no. They're the last thing you're trying to rely on past round 40. Don't get me wrong, they still put out a decent amount of damage, but Sky Shredder's taken most of the prizes here. Oh, and the sniper, to be honest. Sniper's actually really handy, even if it's just to delay a Moab. It's so good. So like round 60, I used Adora's ability because I wasn't sure if we'd beat it. We definitely would have, because I completely forgot we had main Moab. That would have easily sunk all the regular Moabs on that, and we'd just have to do ceramic cleanup. So yeah, once again, if you ever feel like you're in a panic, smack one of these abilities, and then you'll be completely fine. And then, if you really want, you can start sacrificing towers to make Adora level up faster. By all means, do it if you must. I think I'll just do it for the memes. So we'll sell him, buy him back, sell him again. You know what, we'll just sell them all and then rebuy them. So essentially this just gives Adora an XP buff and makes her level up a bit faster. So now she shoots 6 bolts. I don't know if merchantmen are the ideal thing to sacrifice here, but why not? If it gets Adora to be even stronger and a lot quicker, and it doesn't like cost you the insane amount of money that it usually does, then by all means, abuse the ability, especially the quick cooldown of it, because it is insane how quickly you can get that ability back. Obviously it's more of a hindrance because you're sacrificing your own towers, so it's not like a regular ability in the game where it's just more damage or increased range or something. But definitely abuse this if you have extra money, because it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper to sacrifice a merchantman than it is to pay 20,000 or whatever the insane cost is. So we'll do it again. Realistically, you only need these 3 towers anyway, but getting Adora to a high level is always recommended. So where you can, splash some cash her way. Definitely do it after you've gotten the Sky Shredder though. Don't start off doing this and think you can save up to the Sky Shredder later. Like, you might be able to, but it's a lot more of a risk. Just look at that beam of light. It does not care what comes through, it's just zapping everything. Alright, and then we're slowing down on the money here. We're losing out on quite a bit now. But we've practically got Adora to level 20. So I think we'll be just fine. Now admittedly Adora can't see camos, which is a bit of an issue here. But Sky Shredder's got us covered just barely. They got quite far down there, but certainly wasn't enough to kill us even if they did run through. So sacrifice him. And Adora's practically at level 20. There it is. So, once you get your level 20 Adora, and your lovely Sky Shredder and your main Moab, you really have nothing to worry about at that point. You can get some extra damage in if you want to throw in like a never miss targeting with rapid fire and lots more darts, but in all honesty, you don't need it, because Sky Shredder's got your back. So there it is. This is the Military Mayhem Odyssey completed. On hard difficulty nonetheless, of course, because why would we do it on anything lesser than hard? You only get less trophies. Alright, so we used 4 Dart Monkeys, 1 Recursive Cluster, so in all honesty, maybe the cannons weren't necessary. Oh, but the Recursive Cluster was really handy on the round that we did use it. We used we used 12 bloody merchantmen. Not even buccaneers. We used 12 merchantmen, let's be honest. Sky Shredder's definitely carried the game for us. And we did use a glue gunner on the primary only firing range. So, 200 monkey money, 50 candies for the event. That's nice. That's thrown in as a bonus reward, I'm guessing. And 50 trophies. Oh, the candies take the place of the usual Insta Monkey that we get. But to be fair, the Insta Monkey isn't always great, so at least we get to choose our own. You know what? Surprise me. I won't pick a specific one. Spike Factory and Banana Farm. Not bad. Okay. And then surprise me again. Why not? I don't particularly care about many of those. Ninja, Spike Factory. Okay. And then one more. didn't actually realize Hey, Buccaneer. Just to round things off. Alright, what's in the store? Because I bought everything event specific. So if you looked in the store under the featured tab, pretty much everything I've bought, so like the avatar, the pumpkin bombs, ace bone darts, that's why you'll see all these weird effects on the screen that aren't necessarily normal. All of these were like limited time for this event kind of trophy items. So I bought all of them because we knew it was coming like a few weeks in advance, so we knew to save up a few trophies. But now I can just kind of buy what I want. So what does this sound like? Okay. Admittedly, we do need to throw some other music into the jukebox, so I think we might get that. Yeah, why not? It's pretty nice. So, where is the jukebox? Where? Here it is. So, where did I buy it? There you go, throw that in there. That's not too bad. Wait. Oh, okay, yes, that's just that, but the synthwave version. Okay, so there we go. We still need 2 more to get. But overall, we just got some new music for us and we completed the Odyssey. So, once again, that was Military Mayhem. Easily done. Sky Shredder, OP, and then medium and easy difficulty shouldn't be too difficult. Like, I haven't even really looked at these. So, oh my god. Okay, yeah, these will be quite easy. So, easy 1 to 40, easy 1 to 60, easy 1 to 50. So it's not even like military. So like, what do you get to choose from different things? Oh, I didn't know that. So you get to choose support towers as well. And you can have 28 monkeys? Okay, yeah. This is why we play hard. This is why we play hardcore. Because if I play hard, it'll give the people that are actually playing the hard difficulty like a path to follow if they're struggling. And even people that are playing on easy or medium, whatever playstyle you have, you can watch the hard video to get tips, and presumably you'll be able to do the same strategy but a lot sooner because things will be cheaper and rounds will start like rounds will just be easier to get through. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.